Hey, Alex from cnc-o-rama here. I'm going to show you some really common issues when programming lathe parts with Fusion and really easy fixes for those problems. So let's look at this part I have going here. So I'm just going to go through one tool path at a time. So usually the facing is pretty straightforward. I'm using a C-shaped cutter and just doing a facing pass. The next one, I'm doing profile finishing. So I didn't have that much material to remove, but I wanted to use this as, it's kind of a pseudo roughing toolpath where I'm leaving 5 thousandths on X and Z. But the problem with this is it's doing this dip in thing, which I don't like. So to keep it from dipping into the part, I'm going to say don't allow grooving, and that's under the passes tab here. So don't allow grooving. The other thing I did, let's see, geometry. So I went from the back, I did an offset of negative 0.1 inches, and that's just to give a little space for my parting tool to come in here and have room to part off the part. Okay, so let's look at the next toolpath. So next toolpath is a V-shaped cutter that's roughing. So I'm mostly concerned about the material between here and there because I've already done that one pass over here. I just have material to remove in here. So what I don't like is it's doing all this stuff in the front and the back here. So to fix that, I'm going to go into geometry and change the front to selection and pick this edge. So this is how I'm going to confine my toolpath front to back. And then the back, I need to do selection also and pick this edge. So now everything is within that area. And this isn't as obvious as you would see if I had more stock here. But another trick with roughing is I usually want to have this rest machining on. If that's not on, it assumes all the stock is still there, and I removed a little bit of that stock. So having that on will probably save you some air cuts. Okay, and then we have profile finishing. So this is using that same V-shaped cutter to do a full finishing pass along all of here. So the only thing I don't like about this is it's dipping in on the back. And it does look like it's maybe not picking up all the material here. That's just a graphics issue here. It actually is getting all that material. But it's the back here that I don't need it to dip in there. So let's look at this. In geometry, on that other tool path, I just said don't allow grooving. But I actually need grooving because I need it to dip into this area. So if I come back to geometry, I can turn on this groove suppression. So this is if you want to suppress a specific groove while you're still allowing grooving. So here I'll select this surface, and now it won't try to groove into that. All right, and then I have my parting toolpath. And the cool thing with these parting toolpaths, this is fairly common in CAM software, but we have this edge break. So I want to have a 50 thousandths radius here, which is modeled already. So that's a fillet with a 0.05. So that's put in there. But if you look at the stock, it's actually not removing that stock. This edge break is actually a little too high up. So to fix that, I need to go into radii, and my outer radius, instead of stock OD, this needs to be model OD. And now it's going to fix that and remove all that stock. And with any of these things, you can, let's see, you can click the 3 dots to the right and save as user default. So if you find yourself fixing the same problem over and over, maybe you should start fixing your defaults. just be careful because some of those defaults are like safety mechanisms, and there may be a time where you need that safety mechanism to kick in so you don't accidentally make a part in a way that you didn't intend. All right, thank you for watching.